I really enjoy having my children look at strong and weak work, and they have a lot of fun using this too. One of the things that they like to do is look at that weak work and really pick it apart. They have a fun time with that, and usually by the end, they've made it better than maybe even I could sometimes. It also gives them a chance to look at the strong work and see what they're shooting for, their target, where they need to strive to be a good writer or a good reader. Remember when we used the writing scale and we came up with all of the things that this person must have done to do this writing? Do you remember that? Give me a thumbs up. Do you remember that? And we put them all in order, and then we decided what they did each time to make it a little bit better and a little bit better. What grade do you think this kind of scribbling is in? What grade? Or maybe not even a grade. What do you think? What do you think, Bobby?
Preschool.
Maybe preschool. I can't even tell what the picture is, and I don't see any words. But it gets better, and it gets better, and we talked about that. Do you remember when we talked about that? And this up here, tell me about this. Who can tell me? Real loud and clear, Evan. Tell me about this.
It has lots of, it has more than one or two sentences, and it has more than just a period, and they have a picture that matches their story.
So if you were really trying to be the best writer you could be, which one would you want your writing to be like? Which one? What do you think, Xander? Which one?
The 7th one, 2nd grade book.
Yeah. Before I have you work with your partners, we're going to look at some writing, and we're going to decide where we think it is on the writing scale. And you're going to be talking to each other to figure it out, because I'm not going to tell you where I think it should go. Okay. He is nice to me. I like Gavin the hamster. I really love him. The end. Okay? Now, I noticed some things when I first read this that are really, really great. Who can tell me what they notice about this writing that's just spectacular? What do you notice, Carter?
It had periods.
It did. You know what? I'd like you to talk to the person across the desk about what you noticed about this writing that's really great. What did you notice that's really great?
And it has spaces. And it has spaces. And it has perfect labels.
And Sandra, what did you notice about that writing up there?
It has periods, spaces, a picture matches the writing, and labels.
Oh, they even labeled, didn't they? That's great. Do you remember when we talked about nonfiction and labeling? I think maybe they remembered that, don't you? Now, we looked at this piece of writing just for a second, and we thought about the things that were really great that they did with this story. I need two people to share something they noticed. Now, we've already said we see periods and spaces. Caitlin, tell me what you said.
These capitals and cases, and they sounded out letters.
They sounded out words. What word did you see that you thought, wow?
Hamster.
That's a hard one to write, isn't it? And I bet they did sound that out. Good job. What else did you notice that was really great about this writing? Emily?
That there is pictures that match the words.
Pictures that match the words. Jonathan, what's another thing you noticed?
That it has a lot of details.
Oh, that's a great thought. Yes, you're right. It does have a lot of details. Now, think in your head, if you were the teacher and you had to give this writing a score from 1, which would just be pictures, all the way up to ready for 2nd grade, I want you to think about which one it would be. But you also have to tell me something important. And the thing you have to tell me is why. Why would it be that number? Okay? So think about it for a minute. Turn and talk to the person across from you or beside you about which number and why.
I think it should be 3. I think it should be... I would take it a 4. I think it has a 7. I would do 7.
Jada, what do you think?
I would. It's 7.
What do you think, Jada?
I will take
6. Why do you think a 6? You think a 7?
I think
Why?
7.
Tell me why.
Because it has a lot of details and less periods.
Okay.
And also a lot of space.
Yes. What do you think?
Mine would be a
5? Why do you think a 5?
Because it has pictures and words.
Okay. And are you looking at the words over there to see if some of the things match up? Marcus, Emma, are you guys looking over there to see what things match? You're thinking 5? All right, boys and girls. I hear some people that are saying 7. I hear some people that are saying 5. I want to know why. I want to know what number you chose, and then the important question is why. Why did you choose that? Why did you and your partner choose that? What did you and your partner choose, Bobby?
4.
You chose a 4. Can you go up and point and show me why?
He's trying to sound out my, but my is M-Y.
Well, look at the writing over here and tell me why this writing is a lot like a 4. Can you tell me?
Because they try to sound out hamster.
Oh, and you noticed up there that it says that they're sounding out. Okay. Does anybody have any other thoughts on what they would give this writing? Marcus?
I would give it a 5.
Do you want to go up and show us why?
I would give it a 5 because it has some words that they try to spell out, but some words aren't spelled correctly.
When I use strong and weak work, it definitely makes a difference with children because they know where they're at and they can see where they want to get to. And a lot of times when they can see that strong work, they can pick out a piece that they might not have in their work and add it to their work on their own. And then they're the ones that are strengthening their learning.